These are going to be some timeless messages for Libra or Libra placements, or if you have a Libra in your chart. Also, you could be cross-watching for a Libra. Please keep in mind that not all my messages are for everyone. Excuse my, I don't know, whatever this nervousness is. I don't know. I don't think it's nervousness. I don't know. Like I'm not used to being on camera, and then I don't care, and then once it goes, I don't even remember it's on, and I don't worry about it. But anyway, so please keep in mind that not all my messages are for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for another. If you resonate with the title, this could be for you. So maybe you're nervous, Libra, because I wasn't nervous. There's a mystery. Could be wanting something that's a mystery. You're not able to express it too much or something. All right, Libra, what's happening for Libra? Also, please take what resonates, leave the rest for another. All right, and also, thank you so much for those likes, subscribes, comments, shares. Are greatly appreciated. As well, please be mindful in the comments. And if I don't see the comment as we're going along, I'll see it later, and I will delete those that are not appropriate. All right, so we got Taurus being asked to take a look at your resources. Be practical at this time with your investments, or you are practical with your investments. You have Leo and Taurus. There's a South Node energy being asked to be practical with some kind of fun, gamble, or investment. It could lead to anxiety or trouble, or there's an energy of Taurus and Leo that are feeling an anxiety about your, or like an entitlement, part of your home or your family with the fourth house. There's like an entitlement to. Or maybe it's investing in you, energy that wants to invest into you. Could be nervous because there's a confrontation. Aries energy, you can be dealing with an Aries. Aries, Taurus, cusp, possibly. Or Aries, Leo, no, Aries, Taurus, cusp. Okay, let's just see. Okay, starting up the situation with Uranus. Okay, Libra. Your energy, or the energy that's around you, has been stirred up. But there's always a reason for that. So let's see. That might be the moon. Stirred up some kind of illusions or fears. Something created anxiety or trouble. Based on some kind of law or philosophy. Somebody's going to need to accept a North Node law or philosophy going in one's favor. And that stirred up the situation. So somebody felt, an energy felt entitled to have something go one way when it's going another way. About where you're going. 10th house, Capricorn. Could have Capricorn in your chart. You have an unusual example taking place, though, where you're destined to go is unusual, or you have an unusual road, or have an unusual path. You could, be knowing things with Scorpio. You could be knowing things with Scorpio. Secrets. The beauty of it. Okay, there was also an energy of a result of a confrontation due to a power struggle here because of a partner or a partnership with Libra and Scorpio. You could have Libra or Scorpio in your chart, or there's a Libra Scorpio cusp. This 10th house has to do with power and status. So, whatever that's about. work. 6th house, Virgo. Here's in the reverse though, some kind of service. The focus and a dedication. I think this energy's seeing what you're focused on, right? Confrontations with or about a Capricorn energy. Something was done a little at a time, confronting. There was a lot of focus on like imposing some kind of rule. Regarding success with who or what is around you. Libra. Okay, so something was done, or it was about a little at a time. North Node. You're attracting, or you're in your North Node energy. Attraction. And it's in the upright, so you're attracting North Node energy. Now is the time to get your ideas going. There are things that were short term, some kind of status that was short term, where you were going. So be open to new ideas about where you were going or what you thought, where you thought you were going, possibly. Yeah, there was an investment made, again, with the investment game or gamble. It was to be positive and learn and grow and do something on your own. Libra. You have a Queen of Wands in reverse. Fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Queen of Cups. Things are overly emotionally invested, but the ideas or the seeds or the what was done a little at a time didn't go anywhere. You may not be concerning yourself with this fire sign energy because there is a shift in some kind of status. Tower, Aries, a shift in status. You could have had a rocky start, like the beginning of my reading. I don't know. Stirred up the situation. You're right. Could have invented, or there was some kind of inventing new ideas here, but I'm not sure what that's about. Inventing those new ideas. Not sure who's doing any inventing. Hierophant is. Okay, so we have Taurus again. So it's conventional. It's stirring it up. World in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse. Within a community or a cycle, you closed out with the World in reverse, or you're being asked to close out. 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. Something's going back. Something doesn't line up, add up. There's an idea that in question, whether you questioned it or not. I mean, it's still a question. Well, and here's the question of the cups. What's up? What are these cups about? They have to do with where you're going, what you put your focus and time and energy into. It could be confusing, but it's wow. Well, they do lead to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is also completions. So you're completing, that Tower led to the 10 of Cups. Tower, so as an energy, as if you were possibly like going through a tower, you were focusing on what you always wanted, always did. I don't know, something like that, which was good. Okay. All right, there's a King of Cups here. Said something like you always did. This is emotional maturity. with a service or what is good for you, your work. You know what is good for you. You're not confused about the cups. What? All right, I got the Fool in reverse. So, okay, the right connections are, okay, what the right connections will align as the other connections like fall away. There's an energy here of not getting a new beginning or taking a leap of faith, but that's because there was a question, a Page of Cups in reverse kind of question. Sun in reverse. There was an unequal exchange or some kind of breadcrumbing with an unhappy emotion. So confusing what's in the cups. So these offers were rather confusing. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Not only is it not going forward with a leap of faith, it's also not able to put the hard work into any longer, a little at a time. Something was put in a little at a time that shifts someone's status into a reverse, like went into a reverse mode here. That Queen of Wands. Okay, so being celebrated for things they're not doing, I want to say, or had been. Okay, somebody questioned a king or queen of wands energy, what this recognition is about or this being seen. There's a Queen of Cups upright. So I have the King and the Queen of Cups upright, a balanced emotional energy. Somebody rushed to be seen, but they're being seen for what it is, putting a lot of hard work into something that isn't going anywhere. And it's not about assisting anything with the 5 of Wands. Not about assisting anything. It's about competing. It came out kind of sideways, so it's all about what's your choices, Libra. You're an old soul. If you see it for what it is. There was disappointment involved with a connection. We have Virgo or the Hermit in reverse. Outside energy, disappointing, not competing. You're not competing. Not left out in the cold. This energy is returning to where it came from. You could be observing this with a Hierophant. And, not even on purpose. It's just happening. Got 5, 5, so 55, 57. Temperance, the angel of temperance. I say you could be observing, and that's on the Hierophant. So this is very upright energy over here. And the shift or the stirring up. All right, so not being exposed with your patience. Wow. The patience again, and the 10 of Cups along with it. Healed family ideas. There was some kind of ideas of win at all costs with an Ace of Pentacles that's now in reverse. So there was a loss. 7 of Wands. It's just about standing your ground. I have 7, 7. You've taken responsibility, or you naturally take responsibility for. There's an energy that does not, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. Overindulging in a narrative or the communications of a narrative that are not. It's like for personal satisfaction here. Justice is occurring here around that. Your card here to restore the balance. Libra. And another one. Page of Wands. And that's got some kind of good news coming in. Okay, you stood your ground. Patient, you could be disciplined or just minding your own business here with the Temperance card. Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse wanted to slip out. Could be a Pisces. You could be getting some news, or Pisces getting news about a superficial narrative, or something was not as deep as it was led to believe in death, putting an end to it. And this death is in reverse. So something's going on. I said Scorpio, Libra, cusp, possibly Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something wasn't trustworthy or loyal. Lovers in reverse. Two-pace. I said something wasn't trustworthy or loyal, and I meant two-faced. And then I got the Nine of, gosh, made the 9. It's the 7 of Swords, Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, I want to see what this news is. I mean, it looks like the news is you're transforming regardless of what this other energy decides to do. Or that's the idea. 3 of Pentacles with this energy, 3 of Pentacles. So it's outside energy with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Unwise choices there with investments. Knight of Cups ended with love. This is with an X energy. Somebody you rejected, you made a choice about or from. Could have already set up boundaries. What is this? Death in reverse. Win at all costs. Empress in reverse, distorted feminine. And win at all cost. Page of Pentacles. So taking ideas and using them to win at all costs. Wow, and there you go. It just went full circle here. With that Empress in reverse and that distorted feminine and being seen. There's that Queen of Wands in reverse again, 6 of Wands that I pointed out earlier. Has to do with connections. I mean, it was short term, or were meant to be short term. It may have been gone on very long. Sun in reverse. Unoptimistic. Somebody was unoptimistic about love or love coming in. So they decided to stay, not moving on. So putting, if you put all your energy and time into dealing with the old, how is the new supposed to come in? Lovers in reverse, Sun in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so something like that, excuse me. I want to clarify this for Libra. Let's see here. Where's the time thing? Okay, Libra, what do you got? You got messages coming in. Okay, so Hierophant in reverse. You broke free from something. Here the Hierophant is upright. There was a shift, a status shift, spiritual status shift. Tower's now in reverse. Huh? Maybe you avoided a tower with or about a 10 of Pentacles. Wow, this was all about a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is generational cycles, conditioning, spiritual conditioning. This is also aligning with your, gosh, I hope you can see that. I don't know. How about if I just put that there? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. This is all about what someone has, wants, or thinks they need. Entitled, Fools, upright, took a leap of faith somewhere else. All right. So this is about Ten of Pentacles and generation. It's an unusual example of something here. Wow. Here that comes out in this deck. Six of Wands. Let's just see. Six of Wands. Being seen, recognized, celebrated. Cheering one on. The whole community. Cheering this energy on of the Seven of Cups. Just stand your ground over and over again. Or something like that. Yeah. But it's not working out. This is 2 wands and this 4 wands is 6 wands. So it's like the energy is not even being recognized. It's being recognized. And, okay, so that's not your problem. Okay, so it doesn't want to move to calmer waters, or it didn't expect you to move to calmer waters, or something about moving to calmer waters didn't happen. For in the energy, it could be Pisces, Virgo, getting news. Well, you're getting news. Someone's not moving to calmer waters. They're choosing to be louder. Something about being louder. Wow. You just continue to stand your ground again with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 7 of Swords in reverse. You have strategies. That's the news. You've got a news of a strategy coming in. What do you call Aries reading? Loophole. Something about a loophole. About a tower. The tower that had occurred. Or there was some kind of responsibility that was not taken here because this entitlement, spiritual, it was like a false rank or something, using something as footing. And then you've got, I just said the news here, double news, confirming the news, Page of Wands, more news, information, news. Well, the Tower and the 10 of Swords, what it really was, as opposed to what was, what it had to be looked, what it looked like. Death is now upright. Wow. Okay, so the win at all costs was a bad idea because the 5 of Swords turned into the 10 of Swords in reverse. And so that's a quick, you're cutting things off quickly. You have a 2 of Cups right here. Your focus is on the 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and love. And Hermit is upright, going within and getting your information. There's a lot of outside information flying around here. Cool. Being asked to take a leap of faith. There's been a shady deal here. There's an unexpected change with this shady deal attached to this generational wealth or abundance. Something's become a time in the behind. A spotted reputation is now, or it was about a reputation or interfering with the reputation, or now it's whatever tried to interfere with the reputation is now going to be seen for exactly that, trying to interfere with someone's reputation. You had a golden opportunity and a lucky break when you stood your ground. Took responsibility. That just wanted to come right out there. Somebody was told not to risk it all. So, wow. Okay. Okay, this is about choices. Choices. We had a choice. I got the spotted rep. That came right on moving. It's like moving it out of the way. The universe is moving the energy gently out of the way here. All right, this energy that was interfering with a reputation or told it was a rotten idea to do something wants to resurrect old ideas and breathe new life into it, but is unable to proceed close to negotiation. Okay. So you're cutting that off. You're in the temperance energy anyway. Winging it, something to crow about. That's a 6 of Wands. Very loud, not moving on. Feeling like there's some kind of, I don't know, dog barks because it's a shady deal. It's involved with a shady deal. And you're going to be right on time. Somebody's going to get caught at the tail end of things. Got a lot of news coming in, a lot of intuitive messages could be as well about these stormy relationships, trouble strikes, and an uproar. Well, there's the lightning. You got all this good news coming in about these relationships that are stormy. You walked away. Somebody wants you to turn back, but you walked away unresponsive to new ideas because they're shady deals. Somebody was expecting a profit. Libra, you have an answered prayer here with Malachite, Unakite. Well, I felt Malachite, but it's Unakite. All right, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support with your love life. Rose quartz. Will all be done with your love life. Rose quartz. This all has to do with new or love, new or renewed love. It's here for you. It's about progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and what you have learned. That's what you're being asked to do. It's kind of like that Virgo energy, perfection over progress, or what is this about? Oh, worries. Doing something out of worry, creating worries for some reason. Wow, this was a life lesson. Okay, let's show you this. You got spiritual protection with Starlight at the bottom of the deck. You are being watched over and protected energetically, physically, and emotionally with Starlight. And this is about balancing the masculine and feminine energies and life lessons. And with this balance of masculine and feminine energies, that's amateuring. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you the confidence. And the life lesson with Peridot, because I have amateuring and then Peridot, and the life lesson is you can change or break free from negative recurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing that the lesson contains. So there was an answered prayer at the beginning, and then we prayed to know the lesson here. And it was about how something was so off balance, not necessarily you per se, but the whole energy of the whole of it all was off balance. What am I doing in the piece? Here, we put them there. All right, trust your intuition. Okay, this was about where you weren't listening to your intuition. You have a chance to learn something about this group. Ego was involved, and it did have to do with abundance. What's going on here with the Libra? Ask for guidance in reverse. It was not guidance that was benefiting anyone but the one giving the guidance. Let's see. There's a shift in that. Journey within. Your answers within. Journey within. For any confusions you might be having. Like attracts like at this time. So you're attracting to you that Venus energy with attraction. There's an energy in fear here. This energy you're no longer asking for guidance, or you're no longer accepting guidance from. It was based upon some kind of fear. Somebody's also being in possibly in fear of why they were being celebrated. Stay open-minded in reverse. So the energy not moving on is not open-minded, or was expecting you not to be so open-minded. Now's the time to know your truth, Libra. Release toxic relationships is in reverse. This has to do with our life lesson. Again, journey within. Be patient for the information, or what needs to be revealed will be revealed. And God, the universe, higher selves, time. This is not time to rush. This energy could be trying to rush or is nervous about the ego. Let go of the ego. Inspire others to be very calm. Calm is not a weakness. Let me see. I want to do a little more clarifying with the tarot. Ten of Swords in reverse again. I did those cards. Wait a minute. No, that's the same deck again. Okay, let's use this deck. Sorry. I got the Five of Swords. It's in reverse. I mean, it's upright over here too. So that equaled, I said 5 and led to the 10. 5 and 5 is 10. All it does is confirm this guidance about some kind of love or family you want to build, or the dynamic was due to a selfish reason. Star in reverse. Aquarius energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. You turn this energy down. You broke free from it. Freedom, independence. This is whatever is going on. It is, you've stood your ground. That is the whole idea. So this energy now is in reverse with the strength, the full-time job, unable to proceed. This is the news you're getting, something to unable to proceed. This Page of Pentacles upright over here, it's in reverse here, not able to proceed. Page of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Energy coming in for some kind of greedy purpose, or purposes for you to give. And then, so it's up to you to decide. And whatever tactics or ideas are used with to incite some kind of low vibrational rushes, vibrational thinking. Yeah, anything to incite some kind of low vibrational thinking. Taking a look at that. This energy is about not being in worry in reverse, but it's attached to the strength in reverse. So, Eight of Cups in reverse because it's not moving on. 10, ending. Six of Cups in reverse, the Moon, fear. Your ships are coming in. Wow. Page of Wands came out in all three decks. Okay. Lots of news about your ships coming in. King of Pentacles upright. You have got like very grounded ideas that are long lasting. And love that is long lasting. The Two of Cups. Three of Cups is in reverse. Cutting off a group, an entitled group. I'm going to get the love romance or the romance angel cards. It's about healing family issues with the Ten of Pentacles. This guidance, the issues. Love yourself first. This is the engagement, because you have an engagement or you have a possible engagement. He wants to give you some advice who's attached to an old dynamic about this engagement, past life relationship in reverse, being brand new for you without this fear, being asked to make the effort. Attraction, come out third time, 3 times of attraction. So lots of attraction, an engagement and a honeymoon. Wow. And all this good news, playfulness. Okay. Connections, guide. This was about some kind of connections. There's a recovery and a comeback. You have a recovery comeback. And your comeback's going to be, you're being guided with your comeback. Comeback's going to be big. Act with clarity at this time. Can you have a big comeback? All right. Act with clarity. Okay, so let's see. You're almost there. You're almost there. It's the message. You are almost there. You have a worthy goal. Somebody has one last move to make. You're seeking truth. Unity blooms. You have a harvest within you, your community, nurturing bonds, bringing together. Wow, you have a lot of support. You got something blooming, unity blooming, but it's like independently blooming, not, it's something about supporting freedom here in some type of way. Strength upright, yeah. Okay, so strength, helping, if you can help others, help them, strengthen their weaknesses, or you're strengthening your own weaknesses, or you strengthen your weaknesses, or you are careful to what you unite with or about as well. Okay. A couple more things here for you, Libra. Oh my gosh. A lot to do, much work to do. Yeah. Okay. If you want to hang out, I'm going to get a couple more things. I'm just trying to clear the space so therefore it can be, seen and easily. Okay. So, thanks for your patience. If you want to hang out. All right, what's happening for Libra with this energy that I just read? Put that crystal back. There's a whole lot there. Okay, the 10, the owl. All right, closing out cycles, gaining knowledge turning to wisdom. Malachite. There's the malachite. You might call that malachite. Malachite represents abundance, natural abundance. It's also, a frequency of divine abundance. Then I have regeneration with the starfish. And then a, what is that? 4-leaf clover. Luck, key to luck. And then the angel in the pocket. So all this is protected. Oh, you're protected 24/7. It's like you got a whole lot of luck on your side. Oh, my finger just got caught in my hair. Libra, what's happening? What's this energy for, Libra? F-U-C-K. Then you got a puck, hockey puck or a puck. I don't know what other kind of pucks there are. All right. I got shine, S-H-I-N-E. I got mom, M-O-M. I got gone. Pine could be significant. Either the scent of the tree. I have a, I don't know, a huckleberry thing. Something trying to muck something up. M-O. I have an X. I have pick. There's a pick me here. An X, that's a pick me. F-E. Okay. There's a shock. S-H-O-C-K. Lots of C's here. 3 C's. Got 3 C's. C, C, C. Okay, where's the K? Prick. Wow, okay, something about shock or shook. Hawk. Something about hawking something. Colorado could be significant. Indiana. I don't know if that was ambulance or what that is, or if it's a cop car. Something about a mic or a microphone. Somebody's mocking or mock. I have ing, mocking. Mocking. There's a king here. A king. UK. UK. King. Could sing or something about singing. Or S-I-N-G. Something could be sick. Something about fish. Kingfish. Kingfish. Ox. The Chinese zodiac of ox. I have moo. Cow. A cow. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end it there for you, Libra. See you next time. Do you have a good day?